Drink this to instantly boost leg circulation. Over 60 strategy. If you are over the age of 60 and believe that simply walking more or drinking 8 glasses of water a day is enough to keep you from falling, I have to be honest with you. You are operating on outdated medical advice that could be costing you your independence. There is a silent mechanism inside your legs right now that determines whether you will walk with confidence or shuffle with uncertainty, and it has nothing to do with how strong your muscles are. It lies in the diameter of your arteries. Before we dive deep into the pathology, if you are ready to hear the real, evidence-based truth about your health that most doctors are simply too busy to explain, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I am building this channel specifically for this community, and I don't want you to miss a single lecture on regaining your mobility. In my 30 years of working in geriatric medicine, I have seen thousands of patients who thought they were out of options, only to realize that the solution to their mobility issues was hiding in plain sight, not in a medicine cabinet, but in their kitchen. Most of the patients I see are relying on generic health tips that simply do not work for geriatric circulation. To understand why, we have to look at a molecule called nitric oxide. When you were 20, the inner lining of your blood vessels, the endothelium, produced this gas in massive quantities. Nitric oxide is the relaxation signal that tells your arteries to widen, allowing blood to flow freely. By the time you reach your 60s, however, your body's natural production of this gas collapses by nearly 70%. Imagine your blood vessels as a highway. At 20, it is a wide-open, free-flowing route. At 60, it becomes a constricted, narrow pipe. The pressure rises, but the flow to your extremities drops to a trickle. This is why you feel cold toes, why you get cramps, and why your balance feels compromised. The medical establishment often prescribes blood thinners or compression stockings, but these are mere band-aids. They manage symptoms without addressing the root cause, the chemical inability of the vessel to dilate. To fix this, we need to introduce specific compounds into your bloodstream that force your body to restart that nitric oxide engine. I have analyzed the top beverages touted for circulation, and I want to be clear about what actually works and what is a waste of time. Let's look at the ones that barely move the needle. Regular water is essential for life, but it is not a therapy for poor circulation. Hydration only returns you to baseline. It doesn't enhance flow beyond what is normal for your age. Green tea is often praised, but its caffeine acts as a vasoconstrictor, the opposite of what we want, and most people destroy its beneficial catechins by brewing it with boiling water. Then there are the fruit concentrates. Tart cherry juice is rich in antioxidants, but it is often loaded with sugar, which spikes insulin and damages the endothelial lining. Pomegranate juice is potent, but it is expensive and the high sugar content can destabilize your blood glucose. Even pure, dark cocoa, while scientifically proven to stimulate nitric oxide, presents a compliance issue. It is so bitter that most people add milk or sugar, which blunts the very flavonols we need. If you cannot take these as medicine, the results will not follow. Now, let's step into the heavy hitters, the solutions that force your body to dilate blood vessels. Watermelon juice is a fascinating entry because it contains L-citrulline, an amino acid that your kidneys convert into L-arginine, which then becomes nitric oxide. It is remarkably efficient, but it is a seasonal solution that is hard to maintain year-round. Hibiscus tea is another powerful tool. It acts similarly to pharmaceutical ACE inhibitors, relaxing blood vessels and lowering blood pressure. However, it is potent. If you are already on blood pressure medication, you must consult your doctor as it can cause dizziness and increase your fall risk. For many, celery juice is the shortcut to vascular health. It is loaded with natural dietary nitrates. When you drink it, the bacteria on your tongue convert those nitrates into nitrites, which your stomach acid then turns into a surge of nitric oxide. It is efficient, low in sugar, and bypasses your aging enzyme systems entirely. Even more potent is the arugula smoothie. Pound for pound, arugula contains more nitrates than any other vegetable. If you blend 2 cups of arugula with blueberries, a half banana, and unsweetened almond milk, you create a powerful vascular fuel that can significantly improve blood flow within 2 weeks. But the king of them all, the gold standard for restoring circulation, is pure beetroot juice. It promotes not just a temporary boost, but sustained vascular healing, even encouraging the formation of new capillaries. If you drink 8 ounces of pure beetroot juice on an empty stomach every morning, you are providing your body with the raw materials it has been screaming for. Be aware that your urine or stool may turn pink or red. This is a harmless condition called baturia. But if you have a history of calcium oxalate kidney stones, please consult your physician first.